Hello. Hello. Um, I'm going to talk today about my own coming out story for those who are interested in coming out. I had a really negative experience. My mum freaked out and she was screaming at me. So, to cut a long story short, I was 15 and I brought my girlfriend home, and my girlfriend was very, very drunk. She was so drunk she was throwing up. So I took care of my girlfriend and put her to bed. I think my mum wanted to chuck her out, but because she was being sick, I think she sort of thought twice about it. And my mum was like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "That's my girlfriend." Like, not even thinking it through, I just said it. And my mum was like, "What?" And then wouldn't drop it. So I put my girlfriend to bed and she was like, "You sleep downstairs on the sofa." So I made my bed on the sofa and my mum was screaming at me and she was like, "Are you gay? So you are gay then?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like screaming at me like a banshee, and then she was like, "I want you to apologise for being gay." And I was like crying. I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry." And she was like, and then she just sort of stormed off to bed, and then I sort of spent the night crying. And so yeah, it was really horrible. But after that, she didn't sort of mention it again. And I think she only flipped out so much because it was like a shock. But she wasn't happy about it. And my mum's not religious, my family aren't religious, so it wasn't even anything like that. She was just being an asshole, basically. So, yeah. um, so, I mean, honestly, yeah, I could have done without that horrible experience, but at the end of the day, it didn't stop me from being me. It's not going to stop me sleeping with girls. You know, if you don't like it, then you don't like it. I mean, you're not living my life. It doesn't affect you, you know? And, anyway, back to the coming out thing. Yeah, I think you should wait till you're a little older, because I was 15 when I came out, but I think you should probably wait until you're kind of like maybe older. Like I'm thinking if you live in sort of Europe or the Commonwealth, 16, and if you live in America, perhaps 18. I think, and I'm not really sure about age things. I'm not really sure about job consent age for jobs and this that consent age for jobs. Yeah, you know, I don't know what age you're allowed to work and stuff in other countries. So, and what I mean by that is you can't gain your independence until you have a job. So if you're like 16 in this country, then you can go get a job and you can go tell everyone to fuck themselves. But if you're in America, maybe it's 16 in America, but I think you're in high school till 18 or something. Yeah, so it's like, I think you're like dependent on your parents or something. And the point is, I think you should have your independence before you come out, because at least that way, if they don't take it well, you're not going to get kicked out, you're not going to get cut off, you don't have to live with awkwardness and tension, and that's it really. So, you know, I just want people to stay really proud of themselves and strong. And but I have to say, like, you know, it's all very well being like, you know, don't change who you are, be who you are, you know. And I salute the people who do come out at a really young age. It's a really brave thing to do, but at the same time, I didn't think twice, and I should have. I felt like it just came out because I was just like, oh, like I wasn't even thinking twice about coming out, but I kind of came out by accident. But I think if you're thinking about it, and that you should just sort of, you know what your parents are like, so you know if they're likely to freak out or accept you for you. So my advice is to wait till you're older, but try and stay strong and try not to change who you are. Although I know it's hard when like everyone's like, you know, why aren't you dating guys, or if you're a boy, why aren't you dating girls, blah blah blah. So it's just a matter of time, I'm afraid. That's how I feel about it. So, and I'm really sorry to everyone who lives in England at the moment, because it's the middle of June and it's literally like rain and wind and cloud. We had like 1 week of summer, yeah, so my commiserations are with you. Anyway, I hope you will have like a good day or whatnot, and I hope you decide to do what's right for you when coming out and stuff like that. So, goodbye.